to Chodor. Today I will prepare my October bullet journal setup. I made a voting on Instagram and decided a theme with you. There are some options like music, sky, or like mountains and autumn. And most of you voted for autumn. So as you understood, today we are gonna do a journal with an autumn theme in it. I'm not gonna use lots of color, and actually I'm not gonna do lots of design in it because I would like to have a useful journal with not much design. So I'm just gonna do something colorful on my first pages with my Winsor & Newton watercolor, and the rest of the journal gonna be quite simple. I'm starting with the design, my first page. On the left side, I'm gonna draw something super simple and I put a quote in the middle. Actually, last couple of months, I was just placing my giant calendar at this first page because it was very useful. But when I decided to don't put lots of design in the journal, I thought it could be nice to have a like entrance page with some like color in it so it can motivate me or make me feel better. I'm not sure. Hopefully. As you see, I did some little colorful leaves here and use more like autumn colors in it. And I'm using my Pilot pen now to put the quote in the middle. I'm gonna put here, let it fall. Such a deep quote. Yeah, it's mine. I just changed it from let it go to let it fall. Yeah, I'm not a super deep person, as you can understand. I'm done with the left side. It looks cute actually, so I'm jumping on the right side. I'm gonna put it a little calendar of October, but first I'm gonna design something like a plant, let's say. I'm not sure if it's really related to autumn, but the color's gonna be like autumn colors for sure. And I was thinking to put some like dry branches or like flying leaves around, and I ended up putting this, I don't know why. Actually, if I draw a giant like autumn leaf in the middle and I put the calendar top of it, could be quite nice, but I don't know why I didn't do it. Anyway, I'm not gonna question myself a lot and gonna draw my kind of leaf, branch, flower, plant, maybe, yeah, whatever you call it. While my plant getting dry, I'm putting the calendar of October here. It's quite minimal. Probably I'm not gonna use it a lot, but anyway. After the calendar, I'm adding some details on my plant with my Pilot pen also, and it looks a bit nicer now. Okay, I was a bit disappointed with my decision with my plant, but now it starts to look nicer. I'm erasing my reference lines, and this page is good to go. I think we can jump on to the next one. On this new page, I'm gonna put the giant calendar of October, but I'm starting by putting my title on. I decided to use typewriter kind of font here. I don't know, it kind of matched with this autumn vibe and it turns out good, and I actually like this font a lot. After I finish with my title, I'm adding little leaves around to keep the color a bit, but like, okay, I told that there won't be any design inside, but I promised this kind of last one. I didn't want to cut it super sharp, so I'm just gonna reduce it slowly. The plant I draw here is more or less the same one that I drew on the previous page actually. After that, I'm gonna place my calendar on. I love to have these giant boxes for every day so I can actually plan my days, use it as a reminder or put my dates or the things that I should follow and that I should not forget. Like anyway, that I can't note anything inside. Sometimes I'm using it like a daily planner. I'm just putting that what I'm planning to do or what I did on this day, to have an idea that what I did when. I don't know why I like to have an idea what I did when, but it kind of satisfied me, especially if I had a like productive day or a week. I would like to see it through and like be proud of myself. My page is almost done, but I'm placing another plant piece on the right side on the bottom because it was empty, so I said, why not? A little color can't hurt anyone. Here is the plant. It looks quite nice actually. The page is super simple but seems useful. That's what I wanted to have. So I think after I erase my reference lines, I can jump onto my next page. Okay, this page gonna be dedicated to school, but like we all have different systems. Some of you maybe doesn't even go to school, so you should really customize it up to your needs. But for me, I will put a like kind of schedule and the grade section on the top and homework section on the bottom. Maybe some of you doesn't need to put a schedule, you already memorize yours, but my school just started at the end of September, so I think in October I might still need the schedule to be there. I'm not sure how many homeworks I'm gonna have, how busy my school gonna be, because it's the first time that I'm starting this online school thing. So I just wanted to leave a giant place for the homeworks. I actually divided every week to the 4 pieces. So if I have lots of homeworks, I will have enough place. If I don't have lots of homeworks, I can put some like notes, feedbacks, reminders, whatever that I needed about a school. It's always good to have like empty, large places. Then you can adjust it as what you need it to be. So on the left tab actually it's like a weekly calendar. I included weekends also. I'm not sure how the schedule gonna be yet. And on the right side I put 5 lines, each lines for each week, because the school I'm gonna go will have some assignment each week and you will have grades in the end of the week. So I thought it might be useful. You can just divide it to 2 or adjust it as you wish. And on the bottom side, there's 5 lines, 1 line for each week, and I divided it to 4, that as I told you. So I'm gonna see how it's gonna work by the end of the month. So let's jump onto the next page. On the left side, I'm gonna put my habit tracker. I use it for very long time and I find it super motivating, and this month I decided to add more habits. This whole page is going to be dedicated to habit trackers. changed my design a bit this month just to like give it a try, and I like to change it time to time for you to have different options so you can just decide on which one you like most. But to be honest, this setup took lots of time. Actually, with the new system, the school's working, and then like I'm between the movings again, yet I'm gonna move soon, and my school was starting, and I have a YouTube job to do, and I have some freelance job to do in the same time. It's quite confusing to remind myself that things are more important in my life and to keep track on them. So this habit tracker always helped me to see through what I'm missing out or what I'm doing regularly. Or if there's a like new habit you want to gain, it's perfect way to gain it. At least for me, it works perfect. Every morning I start by taking my journal and checking out my habits and keep eye on that what I am doing good and which side that I'm not so good, because I'm including lots of things from health parts to work parts to creative and a lot of self-care. Okay, I think the template is kind of ready. On the top part, I'm gonna put the name of the habits that I'm gonna track. On the right side, I'm gonna put the dates, because otherwise I'm kind of like confusing and missing out that which day was it and which day I did it and which day I didn't. I think it's better to have dates on the side. Here I am putting the title of my habits. As you see, I have gym to like keep up with my workout habit, food that mark the days that I'm eating healthy, self-care is even that I put a nail polish, or if I just do like face mask, or if I just had a movie night to like please myself, it means self-care to me. I put study because I'm studying French now. I mean, I am trying to learn French properly, and I wanted to keep it like regularly. I put draw, that it's anything that I might draw for YouTube, for my personal job or for pleasure. I want to keep draw. I put homework because I don't want to pass the week with doing nothing and rush on the weekends to finish everything in once. I want to do it like daily, and I think this section might help me to do it. And the last one is YouTube, because between all those I want to keep publishing regularly. I think more or less all of you know how it works. I'm just gonna choose the habits on the top and then find the date that I did it and remark it maybe, or color it, or fill in the box, whatever you feel comfortable with. So by the end of the month I can see that what I'm doing good and what I'm not so good at. Now we can jump on the right side. Here I'm gonna use for like creative ideas and YouTube publishing, planning, blah 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 thing. You can adjust it as you wish. It's super specific because I'm doing YouTube videos and I'm doing like freelance job in creative field. But you can use it for your school, or I don't know, for discoveries, expenses, whatever you need to track down. Here on the top side, I divided a section at two. Probably I'm gonna use like one side for the YouTube and the other side for the creative ideas I have about the jobs that I'm doing, or any kind of idea that came to my mind and I don't want to forget, so it's better to note it here for the future. And the bottom section is more for publishing. So by the week that I'm gonna write down which video I am shooting and editing. By the weekend, I'm publishing on my Turkish channel on Saturday and the English channel on Sunday. So I'm gonna write down which video gonna be published on which day. Well, it's super simple template actually. After I put down my titles and erase my reference lines, I think we come to the end of my October bullet journal. As I told you in the beginning, I kept it super simple. I think it's gonna be useful for me, and that's what matters the most for the moment. If you have any idea that what section to add or where to change and what's like more useful or what is useless on your side, please let me know in the comment section so I can maybe adjust the November journal up to your needs also. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys very soon on the next video. Ciao!